everyone. In this lesson, I'm going to do something to edit tables or delete tables or updating tables, things like that. What happens if you have already created a table but you have to insert some values in some of the rows or columns, or you have to just insert a new row, a whole new row? How do you do that? So, in this lesson, I'm just going to go over inserting new data into rows in specific table. So this is how we do it. So you write insert into customers. Note that I do use insert into and then the table name. So insert into table name, customer is the table name, and the values that go in uh, the rows. So values, I write down values, parentheses. So 10010. It all they all need to be in syntax form. So I have to have everything in a syntax. This is the name. I have to insert pep e la pew. Address 100 Main Street, and I can show you the table. How you have to look at the table before you know which columns we are looking at. Without looking at the column, you cannot, without looking at the table, you cannot look at which columns, and they have to be exactly the same values. And I'm going to show you how it will in the next step. So Los Angeles is a city name. I wouldn't be able to do this if I wouldn't have looked at the table. Los Angeles, then the state column has a CA value, and 90046 is a zip code value. So I do not know the rest of the values, so all I write down is null. Null here also, null. So any value that I do not know, I write down null. So this is how you insert something into. So these are the values. Now I have to tell the database where am I inserting. So these are the values, and I need into customers. So into customer, let me just do customers in SQL database so that, let's see. Yep. So what I need to do is insert into customers, and I need to enter all the values that I just put in here. Insert into customer ID, customer name. So these are all the column names that I'm entering right now. Customer address, customer city, customer state, customer zip, customer country, customer contact, customer email, and this is all I have in that table. So these are the values I have inserted already, and this should execute when I It might not if I have already done this before in this table, but let's just try. So when I run this, I get all this value. This is already inserted. Now if I comment this out, I will get these values in that table. So select all the values from customers table, and if I go down, I see this row that I have just inserted. So this is how you insert a row into a table. So this is a very similar format with almost every single thing, every single table. I can go on with another example, but it is going to be the exact same thing. So I'm just going to do something a little bit different. Uh, I'm going to move on to altering table. So let's just say that you have this table already and you want to change a customer name or customer address or any other value in this table. How are you going to go about doing that? What you do is alter table. So alter table. You gotta name the give the table name. You gotta write down the table name which you want to alter. So customers, let's say you want to do customers, the same table I was just working on, and you want to so let's say you want to change the customer name, let's just say. Forgive me, let me just, if you want to change uh, the values in the customer table, then you do update, not alter will come after. I'll give you an example of one you use alter, but you use update customers. You do set customer name equals, don't forget to use syntax every time. So use, I'm just going to name that the pep el lepu into something more like Robert. So when I do that, it will change. So I also need to tell the database where am I changing. So where am I making that change? And I'm saying customer ID equals 10011 or 011. So this is a customer ID. When I hit that, I will see a change. Uh, Now this is saying that 8 rows were affected and 1 row was affected. So that just means that I have successfully made that change. So to show you that where the change has occurred, customers, I can see Robert here. So this is how you change all the values. uh, Pretty much what I just did is uh, used update customers, the table name. So customers set, then I do column name, whichever column name. So let me give you another example of customer address. So I'm just going to write down customer address as a column name, and then I enter the value, what value I'm changing it to. I could do whatever, just make sure that it is in syntax form, where, and then whatever the value. Where am I changing? It could be where customer ID or customer city, or could be, it has to be a primary key, or else it will, let's say if I do Phoenix or anything, there are many other cities or rows where the record would be Phoenix, so I cannot do that. So it can be, it has to be a primary key, it has to be specific, or I can just do, yeah, it has to be primary key. So where customer ID equals whatever record I'm trying to change here. So that will make that change. So let's just do another topic. Um, and this will be exact same thing. It has to be exact thing. Let's do another example called deleting from uh, the table. So let's just say that I want to delete what I just input. I accidentally input something and I want to delete it. Now I do delete from customers. So now I'm doing delete from table name, and then where do I want to delete it? I do where, and I say customer ID equals one. I have to have it in syntax 10010. This is the syntax, and when I hit that, I'm gonna see the Robert uh, customer name will be deleted. This entire record will be deleted. So now I should be able to, I won't be able to see the customer name. It should disappear if I execute delete from customers. um, yeah, so this is how you delete something and it's gone now. So this is one way of deleting and updating the tables. And like I just showed you, you insert some data into one table to another. You can also drop a table. For example, you can drop that table, the customer table. I'm not going to drop it, but because I'm going to need that, but I'm just going to do customer drop table customers. And once I execute that, that entirely that deletes the all the table and the all the records. But I have to be careful, and you have to be careful with that, because when you delete a table, you cannot retrieve it. That table is gone forever. If it is in your backup database somewhere, then you have to retrieve it from there, or else you will not be able to undo that action. So you have to be very careful. Also, another topic that I want you to do, I think is worth looking at, is you can also make a copy of a table. And you can make a copy of a table by simply writing copy, and I can show you just that in a second. Copy. So let's say if you want to make a copy of a table that we were just working on, and what we can do is, just one second. Okay, so I can do copy. Let me see here. For me to copy a table, yeah, it is. Um, so it is a select customer copy function. This is how you make a copy. You select all the data into customer copy from customers. Uh, so that is the way to do it. So let's just do this. Select all the data from customers, and I'm going to name this into customer 2. When I hit execute, I should be able to see a copy here function. 7 rows affected, and now I can delete drop table by, let me just show you where that table is that we just select from customer 2, execute, and I see all the same values, and then I can just delete this table by drop table customer 2, customers 2, I think. And this way the table got deleted and it's not there anymore. And this is all I would like to cover today, and please let me know if you have any questions. I hope you found this to be useful. Thank you.